My name's David Rodwin, and this is The Life. And now we come to my favorite film I've seen so far, and I have a hunch it's going to be possibly my favorite my entire time here. First, I want to tell you, go see this documentary. It's Sundance, not at Sundance. It's called Bible Quiz, and there's one more screening. Go see it, it's amazing. The film is a feature documentary by Nicole Teeny, and it's her first feature film, and it is about Bible Quiz National Championships. At first it seems like it's in the same realm as the documentaries Spellbound and Make Believe, both of which are films that I loved. But it actually is a very different kind of film. It's not just about the sport of the championship, it's actually a love story, a most improbable love story. It is one of the most raw, authentic, and intimate portraits of young love that I've ever seen. The star of the film is this girl named Michaela, and she comes from a broken house. And the quick, brief glimpses we see literally in that house are so potent and are so affecting and say so much in such a short period of time that we are immediately put on her side. Through these Bible quiz competitions, she joins up with another family and nearly have them adopt her. And in the process, she falls in love with their eldest son, a quarterback, good-looking Christian boy who is smart as well as somewhat oblivious to her love. But the filmmaker has gotten into her life in such a close and extraordinary way that she opens up to her, and she displays so much of what is on her mind, often without even saying it. The director sets up a path of us following both the professional as well as the personal. So as we're following the love this girl has, we're also following their success in this quiz competition. And the quiz competition on its own is just sort of crazy to see. It's these kids, 3 to a team, who hit buzzers like they're in Jeopardy. Then they're asked questions from the Bible, which they have to recite word for word, and they speed recite it. It's a strange sight to behold, and it brings up so many questions. Like, even though the parents say that they don't just want their kids to learn all the words, they know that if they learn the words, it will be tools for their future in their way to be soldiers for Christ. But do those words actually sink in? The documentary leaves us with so many questions. Are they just reciting back something that could very well be the telephone book, or do they actually take it into their lives? And sometimes when the documentary shows the other teams that are playing, we see some righteous Christians as well as mean and pretty girls, but she never demonizes the other kids or mocks their devotion. She uses them as a foil to highlight Michaela's outsider status and portray her as an unlikely secular humanist within this bubble. Michaela is not some sort of stereotype wise soul in a teenager's body. She's really a teenager, and she's really struggling with things, but she is so deeply authentic in front of the camera that she just reels you in. And afterwards, when I was interviewing Michaela, I asked her, why did you let a filmmaker into your life like this?
I've never been so lonely in my life. And she was talking to me, and that was like addictive. I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk so much. And it was very therapeutic. Basically, Nicole was my therapist. That's true. That's how I saw her. No, actually, I didn't see her that way. I saw her as my best friend.
And as an audience member, you feel like that. You feel like you're getting such an intimate relationship with Michaela, and that creates an emotional relationship that is unavoidable. The inherent quality of the film, the structure, the narrative, the profound empathy I feel for the protagonist is so extraordinary that this film has to be seen. You should go see it this Monday, 7 p.m. at Sundance at Treasure Mountain Inn. And if you're in acquisitions, and I know a few of my friends are, you have to see this film and you have to pick it up. It is riveting. I had such an emotional connection with Michaela that I actually was crying while I was watching the film. And afterwards, in the question and answers, Michaela was actually there. She got up, and one of the first things she said was,
"This is the first time I've seen the film." So I have a lot of emotions going on right now.
And this was a portrait of her from 4 years ago when she was still in high school. She's just graduated from college. She's become a filmmaker herself. And both Nicole and Michaela were so sweet, they actually let me do an entire interview with them. Come back right here. You'll be able to click on this and go straight to that interview because they are absolutely wonderful, and I cannot wait to see what both of them do next. So go see Bible Quiz. It's fantastic.
Hi, I'm Catherine Morzak, the Associate Producer of Bible Quiz. Please come see our film. You won't regret it.
My name's David Rodwin, and this is The Life. And that was May in the Summer by Shireen Davis, who was at Sundance before with the hit film Amrika. Now she came back to Sundance through the Sundance Filmmaker Lab.
I did the Utah Screenwriters Lab with this project.